Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration. Today, we're going to see about getting green science taken care of. So what we got so far, I'm going to try and get some more labs set up as well. So I think that ought to do us. Just a little bit more lab stuff, and can I get you all... There we go, okay. So I think we can probably just go ahead and take this same same setup, same belts, and it's belts and inserters, right? It's still the same? Yes, belts and inserters. So I think we can just get this same belt setup finished and then just steal some of the belts off and take them up here. So first things first, let's get that going. We're gonna need copper too, aren't we? Right? No? Nope. That's it. Okay. So that'll do us. We'll have to get some more stuff down here when we need different pieces. So when we need like the splitters and the undergrounds and all of that, we'll need some more stuff. But for now, this will do. Although, yeah, we do need, okay, my bad. There we go. Okay, so that's all set up. We've got that, and let me see, inserters, that's gonna be burner inserters plus electric motors. Electric motors is copper cables and motors. Motors is iron and iron. Okay, so we might even just pull off of this bit here. Let's get some of those. Pull another factory for gears off of there. Might even split off. Let's see, we could probably even steal straight off of this thing. Now that I'm saying that, just take this. Oh, and we've got some little biters showing up. And did our turret was successful. Barely. Ooh. All right, we need some more of those for sure. Where are... All the way over here. All right, get me another. And I do have. There we go. So thankfully, it looks like all of this industry is drawing them right to it, so they haven't really hit the anything else along here. We need to get something more and take this all out, because there's what, 3 worms? Yeah. Okay, so we need to be able to come in there and get all of those taken out. That shouldn't take too much. How goes... Do we have... No, we do not have kabooms. We do have a bunch of wall, which I don't know why I'm not using. Let's set... Okay. Let's get these set up. Just completely wall this off and then do another one right below it, and that should work just fine. That should cover us for the moment perfectly. Okay. All right, there we go. So that's covered for now. They shouldn't be developing too quickly, so we should be fine on that. Where did I put my labs? There you are. All right, and we can just use those same two. We could use those same 2 power poles if I can place these in a better spot. Okay. There we go. Double the research. All right. So we should be able to just pull... Honestly, why don't we just pull straight from here with these instead of doing this? So we'll pull the motors as well. We can use the same ones. I'm kind of spaghettiing right off my bus, aren't I? Okay. So we'll pull motors for that, and then electric motors. Oh, we'll pull the same setup. So we're gonna need one for electric motors. which is going to need copper. Okay, I'm going to take a minute to figure this out. Okay, I got this figured out. So we're going to have, this is going to come over here. We're going to have our electric motors built right here after the, yeah, this is definitely my standard spaghetti. So we're going to have this will come over here. Not quite that far though, because we want it to come under what will be right in here, which is the actual inserter factory. Right here is our electric motor factory. Our copper cable factory will be just over here, so that'll feed right into there. We'll have those will feed into our inserter factory, will be right here. So that is how we're gonna do this. So give me some more of those, and I'm gonna need to do basically the same thing that I'm doing here and just have something steal off of that to get that. And give me some more underground. So yeah, I'm just pocket crafting everything right now, but that is okay. That is not a problem. All right. You do copper cables, and I know this is not going to be as efficient as it could be, just because I haven't worked out any of the ratios or anything like that, so it's not fully efficient. But that's okay for now. We can do not as efficient as it could be for the moment. You are inserters. All right, so there's that, and the one square that's not covered. I guess though we don't need that one then. There we go. Okay, so there's that, and then we will come steal some of our belt. All right, so there we now have our secondary science factory, or our secondary science line. Okay, I believe this should work because I think those come off and they go on the, if they're going on to this end, I think they go, yes, perfect. All right. So there's that, and there's that, and there we go. We have our line set up. And our first green science assembler. And let me click the right button and have enough power poles. One thing after another. All right. Et voila. We have our first, won't work actually because I won't be able to set that on the correct side. Science. Science! There we go. Okay. Now let's get a few more of these set up, and probably we're going to want to set up automated assembling of that. I'm wondering if we're going to need electric motors on a belt or on the bus, or just, or you're just taking all of them. That's what the problem is, because that's just not fast enough. There we go. That'll help. Oh, no. I say nay, nay. Where are you? Just one biter snuck past. Okay, not a huge deal. There we go, okay. I'm also thinking of getting all of this fuel and just like maybe chopping down a section of forest here and setting up a fuel whole setup over here, instead of just kind of making it in this little pocket right by the coal field. So I think we'll actually do that, and then, well, we'll go down and get our green science finished setup, and then we'll do that. But first, okay, we definitely want this, so we can get them there, pineapples, and head over and take care of that thing. Because if we can take care of this base here, then I believe this one's still not... No, okay, the pollution's just reaching this one, so we'll want to take it out soon. But we've got a bit more time. Especially, yeah, we've got enough ammo there, so we're okay. So we've got a little more time for that. We'll hold off... Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that will do for now. I know it's not the most efficient, but it'll work for now. Okay, you are... why are you... No motors. You're pulling all the motors for this. Okay, that's what's going on. We need more factories. Really, we need more factories making gears, it looks like. Looks like that's the main limiting factor. No, we just need more inserters putting in here. Okay. So let's see if that helps. Not yet, but we'll see if that starts to build up after a little bit. Or if we just need to do a whole bunch more. We might just want to start making some more assemblers to get some more motors to get those flowing, just to keep things going. But that might have to... I'm just going to steal these, actually. So we'll hold on that for the moment. Oh. Power you guys up. You. Wrong button. You. Green. There we go. Okay. I hit the left click when I meant to hit the right click, and there we go. Okay. So now our green science is fully automated. We've got... No, it isn't. Okay. So our green science is heading towards being fully automated. We have belts being produced. We almost have inserters being produced. I'm definitely going to set up another, a whole nother motor setup over here. Let me see. Curve this around here, I think. Okay. So... there we go. Okay. Okay. So we now have a second motor, so that should keep those supplied, I hope. We'll check in with that in a bit. We are building up a nice backlog of belts. That one's gonna fill up here in a second, so we'll be fine on that. Do need to get these actually running onto this belt. But once we've got all of that tangled wires here, there we go. I completely forgot. This goes. The whole reason I had these set up like this was so that we could do this. Okay. So now we've got our green science flowing. And there we are. All right, green science automated. And we'll keep that flowing. Now let's get that fuel set up, and I guess we're going to have to pull some of the coal off for these, right? Yes, we will. Okay, so the pineapples are gonna need coal pulled off to the side. What else do we want? Maybe, should we jump into fluid handling? I don't know if we've seen any oil yet, but as soon as we see some, it would be really smart. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do high performance engine. Let's do fluid handling next, because I'm sure, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure there's some oil not too far away from here. And at the worst, we can find out, I don't remember what the name of the coal to oil process is, but I'm sure we can find that somewhere. Oh wow, so this is actually We're not mining coal fast enough for these. Okay, well, let's completely redo this. Let's completely rejigger this whole thing right here. And we'll get just all of our coal mining. We should have plenty of solid fuel to last for a while. So we'll get all of this pulled up and redone. And that should give us a much better supply of coal. It'll also give us the enough materials for pineapples, which everybody loves the pineapples. We need stone bricks for that. Okay, not everybody loves pineapples. I love pineapples. Oh, hey, timing. I showed up. Why you know? There we go. For some reason, I was hitting the space bar and nothing was happening. Okay, so we must have lost a power pole somewhere. Yep, right there. All right. Was that the only thing we did? No. Some belt. And that should be good. Okay. So I think it's time then that we get some more turrets set up down here. Just if they're starting to come down here after our other setups, it's definitely going to be a concern quickly. So let's, or we do have the capability. Let's make some pineapples. And let's go in and wipe this whole group out. I think that's not a bad plan, honestly. Oh, hey, we've actually got... I didn't realize we had the capability for the upgraded magazines yet. Okay. Well, let's get these pineapples all cranked out, and then we'll go and take care of that first biter base, and I need to put a balancer in here. Somewhere around here, I think. Okay, how many do we need for that? It's like a lot more than I've got the capability for. They're just cranking after us now. They're just attacking a lot. Okay. I think let's try it. Let's put everything in a chest first. Everything except for the pineapple. Pull out my other chest. I need another chest. Everything except the pineapples goes in there. Okay. That also means let's cancel those two. All right. Here we go. All right. Great success. Great success. Almost great success. Some success. Nope, that's great success. Perfect. Wiped out the base. And almost died. And then stepped in some goop and almost died again. Okay. I guess I could have kept my med packs with me. That would have been smart, wouldn't it? All right. There we go. All right. So that's the first biter base wiped out. Congratulations. Drinks all around. Okay. Let's keep going with the fluid handling. I think we might want to do radar soon, actually. I'm not sure. I want to risk really annoying them, but I guess, the only group that's anywhere near us is this one up here, and I guess that pollution's actually not touching them yet. So we're okay. So I'm actually going to switch up research. Let's do radar. And let's find some, there's got to be some oil near us somewhere. So let's start with that. And let's get this handled real quick. We're powering all of those. Okay. So what I want to do is run all of this up this way and set up an entire fuel handling setup up here. And then we can send it back into the system somewhere along there. I think, oh, that was what I came down here for originally, was stone bricks. I think that will work nicely if we can get all of our processed fuel getting made in one central location. We can probably just set up a chest full of wood as well and get just the whole setup going. We'll do that right up here. Where did my... There we go. So, okay. Let's do this. Let's put this just running along here, and then we'll have processors. Oop. Didn't mean to make another one, but that's okay. I can. We'll do this along here. We'll have these going up this way. We'll just have the fuel coming down this way. And actually, we don't need to worry too much about space. Space efficiency on an infinite map is just silly. Except this isn't an infinite map, is it? Ah, I forgot. Okay, we'll do that. We'll set up a little buffer chest setup here. And then, let me see, 1, 2, 3. These will come back in. And there we go. All right. So we'll have our little buffer chest. We'll have all of this. And we'll pull some of this off into a coal buffer. Right there. So that, I'll probably actually split this off over here now that I'm talking about it. But we'll split off some of the coal. We'll do a whole buffer just for our little base destroyers. And it will be, oh, steel furnaces already. We don't even have steel yet, but that might not be a bad idea. Let's go into steel furnaces. And then we'll just get rid of all of these right off the bat. We won't even have very many iron furnace, or very many, what are they, stone furnaces for long. I think that will be smart. And of course I put this right into there. All right. Okay, there we go. So we'll get these. And there we go. Okay. So now I think that's actually not all of the coal. There's a little bit more over here, but that'll do for now. We'll get coal cranking out. We'll get all of our fuel needs will get taken care of, and I have another one of those right where? There. Okay. But for now, I mean, we've still got this whole stacks and stacks and stacks, so we'll leave that for now. I'll be back in a second to take care of that, but let me check in on how is this going. This is still abysmally slow because we're waiting on these. This is slow, oh, just because of that. And I'm feeling like that's still not fast enough. All right, let's do this. Set you up so that you can have 2. And see if that is enough to make a difference. Some things just have to have fast inserters. There we go. That's much better. That is keeping up. That is still not keeping up at all. We need probably 2 of these, honestly. At least. Okay. While I'm on that, oh, I missed a belt, didn't I? I missed 2 belts. There we go. Okay. Now we're flowing. All right. Copper's back to flowing. That was my mistake. We'll get that backed up, compress those belts. Still need my balancer here. Okay. We're getting there. Yeah. I need to change this here. Let me see. For now, you'll do that, and we'll just do this the easy way here. And where are you? Again? One snuck by. Or no, that would be one from over here, wouldn't it? Unless... Yeah, no, that would be one from over there. Okay, so we now have them sneaking in from behind. It's gotta be, right? Because, yeah, it can't have come from anywhere else. So yeah, there's definitely one snuck in from behind. I still want to do a radar. That was the other thing I was gonna try. Oh my. Okay. Where is my radar? There you are. Hopefully, actually, that will draw them to it. So if we can set that up right up here, then that will bring all of the biters to it instead of attacking any of our other stuff. But let's get this roped in. Roped in. Okay. There we go. So that is slowly getting going. And there we go. Now we have our fuel. All right. Let's get that hooked back up, and then we'll be jamming. All right. We did it. All hooked back up. Got all of our fuel lined up. And we're headed for the better smelters, so we can just replace all of those. I probably won't worry about electric smelters at any point. I think as good as electric smelters are, I think it's just too much of a pain to completely reorganize the entire smelting columns and everything just to account for the larger ones. You guys are running out there. Okay. We're almost done with those, though. I do need to get some steel. Let's see. For now, I suppose let's just set up like 2 here. And can we still do that old trick with the undergrounds? Yes. So, okay, how did you end up? What did I do? What did I do? How did I do? How did my copper and my... Okay, hang on. Found my mistake. I stuck this guy here, and he has access to copper. Someone probably has already seen that, haven't you? Okay, I will get that fixed. But for the moment, you're just going to be there feeding over this way. I do need to run back through and clean my lines. Okay, glad I caught that early. Last couple of pieces. There we go. Okay. Glad I caught that early before it really turned into a problem, but that's why you got to keep an eye on where you put your miners. Learn from my mistake. Put your miners in good spots so you don't end up with that. Okay, let's actually... Let me see here. 1, 2, 3... Stealing one of you. 4, 5, 6, and then we'll do our line right here. And then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of those will be there. Okay. And that will become our steel. So let's cut that off right there for the moment. Okay. All right. So there we will have that. And we're going to split this off into our steel column. Okay, boom. Okay. So for the moment, this will just go this way. And there we go. And we'll do more furnace columns, but this seems to be satisfying everything that we need for the moment. And once we get the steel furnaces, that should help it a lot. So it should really start to crank through for now. We will eventually obviously need to improve that. Oh, there's where we get, okay. So we'll end up moving on to railways through high performance engines. Okay, cool. We might start down the railway. Yeah, why don't we start towards railways? We don't really have a reason to yet, honestly. But let's start in that direction for now. I think let's get our steel smelting column set up first, and then we'll get the railways, and then let me actually go check on let's check on the inserters, see if production is good. I think we had commented, okay, that's much better. Let me start peeling some of these off for a little mall for me. And we'll limit that to 3 stacks as well. Okay, give me my belts. So that is just so much more efficient to just have those cranked out, and then they're just passing one to there. Okay, so it's faster than we need for this. So that's fast enough for now. It is less efficient. We would need at least one more copper cable assembly machine to get this, to get those working at the same rate. That takes 0.8 but needs 6. That takes 0.5 and makes 2. So what would we need? We need, I think more than 2 actually to keep it constantly going. But we don't need it to be constantly going right now, because right now, okay, maybe we should limit this to more like 1 stack. Right now it's still working just fine. So we've got our green sciences fully compressed. We've got our reds. Are you guys not keeping up? You're keeping up, just barely. Okay. So we've got our sciences working for now. I built a radar, didn't I? I did. There we go. Put you right there and run you some power. And there we go. Okay. All right, so there's that. And I never did set up my buffer for this. So let's do that. All right. So once, oh no, I've got this is working as a buffer too. So I probably don't need both of these. I might just, I don't have enough space in my inventory for all of that. Okay. It'll just sit there and spin for me forever. All right, we're gonna dump all of these extra stacks of that in there. Uh-oh. Oh no, I was not paying attention to that, was I? And they're right next to me. They just didn't even care about me, did they? So why can I can't, unfortunately, I can't trace their path, but they must have come from this one. Because that's the only, unless there's a hive way over here. Oh, that is something I had not considered. Okay. Hang on. That's not how that's supposed to be working. Why are you coming along there? Oh, of course. That is an unfortunate consequence that I was not... Once again, something I didn't foresee. Biting me in the butt. Okay. So we just need to basically redo this. Oh, this is so not what I wanted to look like. But that'll work. Puts everything on one side of the belt. Okay, we'll at least make this corner look a little better. Alright, so that puts it all on one side of the belt. Then it's all set up for all of our furnace columns. So that will do for now. And that's okay. We're clear through here. We've got our one furnace for steel, which is enough for the moment. All right. So we've got steel production. Boom. Not very much, but it'll do. I was gonna go and check for one of these. I'm gonna go check for a biter nest over here, and it's probably going to be a lot closer than I would like it to be, isn't it? I'm hoping there isn't one. I'm hoping they are just coming from that other little spot, but we shall see. All right, so there is another nest over here, but it is definitely outside the range of our pollution here. So it's got to be that one right there. That's definitely the one that's attacking us. So we'll have to go and deal with them. But that will be next time. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I will see you next time. Next time we will deal with the biters up there. Have a good one, everyone.